let's move on. Let's tap into this Adam 22 shit. So he didn't let Adam supposed to be Mr. Cool, calm, collected, right? That's fucked up, Adam. You let this dude do that to you, bro. But we're gonna look at the whole shit, right? We're gonna look at the whole pretty much of the clip. It's like two sections or something. Let me see. Yeah, it's kind of like a two-section type thing. So we got some time. Smash them likes when y'all come in. So Adam was on this fucking podcast or whatever podcast, which is like a white version. Well, I won't say version. That's wrong. It's like a white, and I only say white because it's a majority. I'm not saying I didn't see it before. I don't watch it, but I've seen clips of it before when it goes viral, and I'm pretty sure some of you have too, right? But it's more like a dating questionnaire like white podcasts, but it'd be like other people sometimes. As here, they got one black person on here right now, which is crazy. They should have actually. Why did y'all put like two or three black girls on? Even if it was like two, it ain't got to be no ghetto jumps. It could be some, you know what I mean, normal white. It ain't got to be no whitewash girls. It could, whitewash black girls. It could be just come on, nigga. But I don't think a lot of black people really tuned in with this shit, to be honest, because I don't know no other black person I know, or let alone white person, but I'm pretty sure if I ask a white person, but no black person has ever said, yo, you see this shit on this podcast right here? I stumbled across this fucking shit like what, early last year or a minute ago. So, you know, you say I know Adam do so much coke. Yeah, Adam definitely probably be sniffing. He said he used to too. He probably, you know what I mean? But I think that's good for him. The nigga do I don't even want to say that, and I ain't trying to say that because you do flicks. I don't want to say that p word. I'm trying to stop saying certain words because you shoot flicks. I ain't trying to say because you shoot flicks. You need something to like numb the pain, but my nigga, yeah, like I don't even want to imagine, nigga, the type of filth if I was to be shooting. Listen, to do what I be doing off camera, on camera, that's crazy. Not even because it's like I'm embarrassed. It's because like nigga. Like I got other people like I represent. You know what I'm saying? I care too much about other people that I represent. Now maybe if it's like, all right, if somebody pays me $1 million cash to do a flick with Nicki Minaj or something, we gonna get to Nicki too. No disrespect, Nicki. I'm saying a beautiful woman who's of status. Then I might think about it, like, oh shit, I'm getting paid this much. But this like just to be shooting flicks with random like to make like $3,000. Like, nah, my nigga. I'm like, I do have a like, respectfully, I do have a brain, my nigga. Like, and that's what I'm saying. It's not to say that I would be any part of embarrassed, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I would be embarrassed for the fact that I'm embarrassing other people. Now, maybe if I had zero affiliations with anybody, then yeah, you know what I'm saying. But let's get into the shit. This nigga Saint Sinner, who's previously been a fucking op of this nigga. Shout out Flacco too. Flacco interview. I think it was Flacco that interviewed Saint Sinner. Yeah, and then it went viral because Saint Sinner was talking his shit. He like a well-spoken asshole. You ever met somebody that just they know all these fucking words and like even like they have an advanced verbiage or dialogue. They have advanced dialogue past the advanced motherfuckers. Like he's like two levels up of dialogue that like he takes pleasure. You can tell him learning all this shit. He took pleasure in learning this shit just so he can lay it on motherfuckers. Pause. But he goes back and forth about monogamy with this nigga Adam, and I haven't seen the whole shit, but I've seen enough to know that. Look at Adam's face right now. God damn it. God damn it. He like some God damn it. What up, Malik? He's like, God damn it.
Devon Burton, the Saint Bond.
Hold on. Let's run it back.
Welcome.
All right.
Isabella Riley Moody. I am a wife, a mother, a Christian.
So let me just say this too, and I'm play. So all these other girls is like random girls because they just did like an intro and shit, right? So now this is when it starts here. This is when the whole segment starts.
And I make right-wing
Smash them likes, though.
content.
Age?
25, sorry.
25. All good. Welcome, welcome. It's the big homie, the one and only, Fax Kellerman, Stephen A. Pimp, Malcolm Flex, Flex Luthor, Kent Drippy Jr., the Crown Prince of Iran, the idol of James Bond, Marquette Devon Burton.
Hey, yo, look at that
The
nigga.
saint
Look at that nigga.
and the sinner.
Look at Adam. Hold on. Adam do like he hit a line. That nigga eyes be wide as shit. Hold on.
Marquette Devon.
Yeah, Adam. Hold on. What the fuck wrong? Hold on, Adam. Yeah, nigga. What's the joint I seen? The little key, the key. Well, y'all probably don't even know nothing about that, but I don't even want to promote that. But if you know what I'm talking about when niggas be sniffing off the key, I remember when I first seen it, I was like, niggas be sniffing off of a key. You know how fucking dirty a key is, bro? I don't even. It's probably the next dirtiest thing from a lighter to under money. It's probably money, and a lighter and a key is. Bro, a key? You drop keys, you put it in this fucking random hole shit. I'm cool. I'm cool on sniffing coke, but I'm saying I'm definitely not sniffing coke off a key. You feel me? And I'm like, but allegedly. I don't know if Adam doing coke. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't even care if Adam was doing coke. I wouldn't care. I'm not. It wouldn't be a surprise thing to me. It'd be like, oh, okay, he's fucking.
Burton, the saint and the sinner on YouTube.
That was one of the most thorough introductions we've had on the show.
I appreciate
you.
that.
You have more titles than Daenerys of House Targaryen, first of her name, Queen of the
Dragons.
Andals,
Right.
Breaker of Chains. I don't know
Right.
That was good. I liked
Appreciate
it. I
you.
liked it. Okay, cool. Well, welcome. So we're gonna go around the table once more.
Bro, this host, what's the host name, bro? He got to be the whitest motherfucker. Hey, the host, like you got Adam, and then like Adam is a spicy white dude. Pause. This dude is like the original recipe of white guy. It's just, well, the queen of, this nigga. And notice how the two white dudes at the table both have plaid, long sleeve flannels on. I haven't wore a plaid flannel in like maybe what 4 years since 2019, since right before the pandemic. Yeah, right there, right then. That's the last time I wore. I don't know why. A good flannel is, you know what I mean? But this dude right here is corny as. No, I'm just shout out to you, bro. I ain't gonna tease you, my nigga. Nah, I'm just really you are like an original ass white dude. Like, oh well, face ass nigga.
What's everybody's current relationship status? So, are you single? Are you in a relationship? Are you married? Situationship, friends with benefits, polycule, sex cult, harem, whatever it may be. All kinds of interesting arrangements these days. If you're single, how long have you been single? And what's the longest relationship that you've ever been in? Go ahead.
Well, I'm single, and I've been single since the pandemic. My longest relationship is 4.5 years.
Were you faithful during that 4.5?
Yes.
Hold on. This nigga already asking questions, bro. Let's get past all this. I mean, I guess we can look at it for the fuck of it. Since Adam is talking on this part. Fuck it. No need to rush the content.
I've been married for about 6 months.
So my
2020.
so my
Early
4.5
2020.
year relationship ended during the pandemic. So my 4.5 year relationship ended during the pandemic, and I've been single ever since.
All right, got it.
I've been married for about 6 months. I've been in a relationship for about 7 years, and we are monogamous off camera, but we are open on camera.
Yeah. So, recently, and
What does that
We work
mean?
with other people in terms of porn content, but besides that, we're monogamous.
That is so fucking backwards to me, bro. Bro, I just thought about that when he said that shit, bro. I'll take this. Hold on. Bro, that is so. And I heard of flicks. I heard of people that shoot flicks. Adam22 not the first person. Him and his wife not the first people I heard about this that shoot flicks. They be married. They be having babies and shit off the camera. But I'm like, what the fuck? Now see, and that's what you know what? That's what's so crazy about that shit, bro. And that's what it is. It just really hit me, bro. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. I just had an epiphany, nigga. Like that just sounds stupid as fuck. Now, even though if it was vice versa, it'd still be this somewhat of the same thing, dude. But think about it, bro. Why the fuck are you a serious couple off behind the scenes, but on the scenes your girl getting cum shots and you all the shit you do too, nigga. You feel me? Like that's what's so backwards about it. That's I think it just really hit me, bro. That's probably what most people don't because it sound crazy. Yeah, when we in front of everybody, we do all this, we fucking every bitch and niggas and all this shit. But after camera is like right. That's now it would make more of sense to say, oh, when we in front of everybody, we locked in. But when we behind off, not in front of everybody, we going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that shit crazy, bro. It's like, and he said it with such seriousness. Like, well, a nigga like me would be like, nigga, what? Is you? Oh, shit. Okay, okay.
So
They have to be getting paid if they're sleeping with other people. You like that? You like how I did that? Let's
Okay.
work.
So you recently were involved. You did like a reality TV series, kind of, to
Right.
see who. Correct me if I'm wrong. To see who would be the next person who gets to have sexual intercourse with your wife, Lena. Is that
Well, the reality show was intended to find our first boy-girl
okay?
threesome.
So sorry.
So
yeah, yeah.
it was a 4-episode series on
Okay.
YouTube, and then the finale, the actual scene, is on our OnlyFans. Yeah,
And you guys did the scene's done.
the scene has been completed.
Okay.
And decimated
Who
on the
won?
internet.
Who won the
A guy named Lil D,
Lil D?
24-year-old gentleman from Harlem.
Is he a rapper or
He raps.
he raps?
It's not
okay.
his primary vocation, though.
Not his primary vocation.
Mostly a porn star.
Okay, he's mostly a porn star.
Yeah.
And raps on the side.
Yeah,
He's got a SoundCloud.
I would assume.
I'd assume, yeah.
Still getting that part off the ground. I
Who
guess.
else was involved in that process? Like, I think I saw, was it Crip Mac?
Crip Mac was on
Is
there.
that
No.
the 55th?
He said, I think I seen who was it? Trip Mac? Is that the 55th Street General? You fucking. Hey, yo. Hold on, bro. Why he had to say, bro? I told you this nigga. This the original white guy. He's like, you know how you have like Zaza and that. Like at one time, all they had was just weed. He's weed. Like Adam might be closer to like Zaza type shit. Like this nigga, if this the judgment is weed or mid. Adam, I say even let this Adam. This nigga's he's just weed. He ain't even reg. He's like the first. He's like the first ever strain. It's just weed. It's perfect. It's just weed. It's just there's nothing on it. This is from 1800 BC. It's the first ever shit. Some caveman Neanderthal motherfucker was sparking fires and shit and wondering why he was inhaling this shit and feeling crazy. He probably never even thought of rolling it up in a leaf ever. For 100 years, he just want to burn this shit. He like, nigga, I don't even want to smoke it.
55th Street.
Street,
Free
yeah.
Crip Mac. He's
Yeah, he
locked up,
got-
facing Fed charges
We were
right
gonna,
now. Yeah,
we were gonna have him on the show,
that would have been unreal. Yeah.
so he's currently incarcerated.
Yeah, he got locked up a week or two ago.
Is he? You think he's gonna be able to post bail or?
I believe that the average sentence for what he's being charged with is like 5 years in the feds. So no.
Jeez.
Not
Okay.
looking too good.
That
Yeah.
sucks. Well, okay. And then previously there was this big thing where with Lena and Jason Love.
Right.
That was a big thing.
That was her first time sleeping with another guy in 7 years of us being together, and she did that on camera. That was her first ever scene with somebody besides me.
And are you guys thinking of like continuing this trend, or like how do you feel about it? Because I've seen like some clips where you've kind of been like cool with it, but then others where you're kind of like, oh man, I don't know how I feel about it. Or
I mean, I was a little bit conflicted when she actually shot the scene with the other guy,
Yeah.
just in the sense that, she's going off and filming something with somebody else. I'm not there. When we shot the scene with the other guy, Lil D, I didn't feel any kind of weirdness about that. It was pretty mutual. So for sure that, definitely by the time we're done in the adult business, I'm sure she'll have shot other scenes with other guys and everything, yeah.
okay, gotcha.
Can I ask Adam a question?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is this for the money or just like you're like this is what I'm called to do?
I would say it's primarily for the money, the same way that probably most of the girls here wouldn't be naked on the internet if they didn't have OnlyFans that were profitable for them. But at the same time, I mean, me and her have been hooking up with other girls for the duration of our relationship, and we actually had one off-camera boy-girl threesome with my wife and a friend of mine within like the first month that I met her. We were out drinking one night and we ended up having some fun in that sense. So it's not like completely outside the realm of.
Yo, is he talking about little house phone right there? That's crazy. If he talking about, because I remember that was the whole thing with little house phone. Besides, that came out during his little shit, and that was his friend. You and the homie running the train on your wife when you first met her is crazy, and she becomes your wife. I'm sorry, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like I'm really your best man. I fucked your bitch too, like with you. But even me fucking your bitch with you was crazy. But let alone with you and then you married. That's crazy. I've never like me personally. I've never fucked. I've never did that, bro. Like I ain't gonna say like the homie was on the other side of the room or in the next room or something. Like maybe on the floor. Like we get a hotel room and we got like hella people in there and then like type shit. Nigga didn't ran. You know what I mean? Nigga didn't ran the trend name. But I'm just saying like. Not like I'm hitting the bitch from the back and he getting domed. I'm cool. I've never done that, bro. I know some niggas that did though, and I always was like, man. One time I didn't even. I was right there in the thick of it. Pause. Like it was. We was in the bathroom and it was good. It was getting. It was right then, and I was like, turn the light out. And then motherfucker bitch was like, Don, put that shit on. I'm like, you know what, man? I'm not even cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to be bumping dicks with no nigga. I ain't even into that, bro. I got up out of it, and them niggas did what they did. Them niggas did what they did. Best believe they went on without me. Best believe them niggas in it. And yeah, all them people still alive too. Yep, all them people. And I've seen all them people except for one, but I know that that person is in existence. I know for sure. But yeah, I could never do that, bro. I just want with the having sex threesomes with my nigga. Like with a like I'm cool. I don't even want to fuck the bitch that bad that I gotta if I gotta fuck her with you. Like I'm cool. Like that maybe if we swap out or if you get her after me or something or I get her you know what I mean? Like back then, not now. That's definitely young. That's super young nigga activities. That was super young nigga activities right there. Yeah. He said what? He said what? You said both of the boys look gay. I'm just saying that's kind of crazy, nigga. And then you married a bride, like, and you and your nigga was that's crazy. And your homie, like, that's crazy. Yeah, like I'm cool on that boss talk. I'm like, bro, I'm cool. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to fuck the bitch that bad, bro. You can have her, bro. Like, I'm one of them type niggas. Like, I guess, bro. I ain't like, cause I don't want no problems. I ain't fuck all that. I ain't forcing myself on nothing. If this nigga, you know what I mean? Man, go on, man. Let me hit the bitch, bro. Let me hit the bitch. Let me hit the bitch. Let me hit the bitch. All right, bro. It's cool, bro. You got her, bro. Like it's good. You know what I mean? I'll talk to you tomorrow, some next day or something. What's happening?
Things that I would do for free, but we don't have a lot of crazy off-camera sexual experiences. Almost everything that we do that's out of the ordinary is on camera.
So is there, because I don't know what you're worth, but I have a sense that you're doing reasonably well. So if there was no money to be made, would you continue on with it?
I think that was a conversation that her and I had that made us realize that we wanted to kind of start pushing the boundaries of what we were doing on camera. Was she said, do you really think that we're going to be together for the next 20 years and that we're never going to swap or bring another penis into our sexual situation? And I said, no, I definitely feel like I'm comfortable enough that I could see us doing that as time goes by. And then we ended up actually orchestrating it on camera.
Are you bisexual?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's just sign up. All right. So with regards to
Hey, yo, that nigga, he couldn't wait to get that motherfucker off, man. You hear me? He couldn't wait to get that motherfucker off, man. He said, hey, man, are you bisexual? Like, All right, okay. I just wanted to, nigga. Oh, that was the timing. The timing on that one was funny as shit. Then he said, "Are you?" Then it just came out of nowhere. Pause. Like, and he said, "Are you?" And he put the hand on the table. That's like the serious. That's like when presidents be making like new. They when presidents be in that room with the big table and they be all making like new rules and new laws and shit. They set them motherfuckers. They hit their hand on the table like that. My people from the table there. Like, that's like one of them ones. That's crazy, bro.
as time goes by, and then we ended up actually orchestrating it on
Say,
camera.
Are you
hey yo, this nigga big too. He said the nigga asking for his. Are you bisexual? Okay, I just was trying to see if I can shoot my shot. What the fuck, nigga? Yeah, like why would you? I mean, I see. Okay, this is what it is. He was either trying to embarrass that nigga or he on some freaky shit. But I think he was trying to embarrass the nigga. But that's funny as shit. I think the timing of it is just hilarious, bro. Because he didn't. Because Adam said all this drawing out shit. Me and my wife, and we orchestrated the orchestrated everything, and God damn it all. We got next on Plug Talk, we have Draymond Green. Draymond Green gonna be beating this bitch. Like, come on, bro, stop doing that shit, Adam. Don't let them niggas. You gotta be. You let this little ball head nigga get you, man. Come on, man. I know he look like a real live goddamn Iran. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey,
As time goes by, and then we ended up actually orchestrating it on camera.
are you bisexual?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's just sign up. All right. So, with regards to bringing the other dude in, would you say that was primarily driven by her?
I would say it was very mutual. We just kind of realized that, after doing that Jason Love scene, we just didn't realize how viral the whole thing was going to be. And so we kind of got set on the path of thinking about how we could take it to the next level, because it ended up being like by far the most viral thing that any of us had ever been involved with. So at that moment, we kind of realized like, oh, this is kind of our thing now. We have to sort of push at the edges of our conventional relationship, and the people will be
Conventional,
incapable.
bruh.
Well, I mean,
Ain't
mostly.
nothing conventional, bro.
Well, I mean, we sleep with other girls, but
bro, all the white girls is loving that shit, bro. Look at how they just all on this nigga Adam dick, bro. Pause, bro. Look, hold on. Check it out. Hold on. Watch this. Look at all of them except for the little, what's the name girl is looking at the black dude. She looking at, look, all of them is looking at Adam. They want in. See, them white Jones. Shout out to my white queens, man. My white sisters out there. Excuse me, brother. Can you tap that beautiful milk of magnesia? You underdig? Y'all be with whatever. Now I see why this show called whatever. But listen, white girl, they want to look. They like whore me out next. They with it. You hear me? Well, the only white girls who ain't with that shit for real is like the black acting white girls, like who grew up around black girls and shit. They on some sister shit. You know what I mean? They ain't trying to. Tyrell, Daquan, Juwan, no, you know what I mean? Look at, you said you thought you asked for the fade. Them girls bust down. Yeah, they want to get cum shotted. They excuse my French. I know it's early in the morning. They want to get facial. They want, you know what I mean? Every single one of them, bro. Look how they looking like it's a college professor talking, bro. Except her right here. This one right here. She's a Mormon. She for sure look Mormon. She look like she probably got some PTSD issues going on and from abuse and all type of shit. Them two, but they with it though. You hear me? They with it. Like, yeah, Adam, me next. Like, that's crazy, bro. Shout out Adam, cause hey, Adam. But I'm gonna tell you this, bro. This is like the ultimate degeneracy. Like, once you now, granted, I know that rap, we rap about killing people, and we it's a lot of violent shit, a lot of how you call it? What's the word for sexual? Like it's a lot. We say a lot of crazy shit as rappers, and for people that just listen to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Listeners, just people that's a fan of the music. But like fucking on camera, I think is just next level, bro. I think it's nothing else after that. After you fuck on camera, like professionally, or just not even professionally, just you start like not like a sex tape leak or something, but like you know what I mean? Like you're dropping heat. Bro, I got some new heat dropping. Me and my wife, we finna fuck 16 bitches in 16 seconds. Coming soon. Only like you know what I mean? It's kind of like the only thing left is hell. Like nigga, P treatment, nigga, to hell. You hear me? Listen, and I'm not even no super religious motherfucker, but I know this. I know if I start fucking bitches on camera, I'm going to hell. I'm already listen. You can say what you want about me now. I know that like it's still up in the air. It's kind of I feel like I got a good chance. You know what I mean? That if it is an afterlife, I ain't gonna be getting to hell. But nigga, if I'm dropping off the penis on camera, oh man, I'm oh my lord. You hear me? I'm literally embarrassing everybody around me and even if they don't, some of them might not be embarrassed, but it's gonna be awkward. Like, because think about it, bro. We know the views that flicks get. If you ever been on any of these sites, you look at the views, you be like, nigga, the caption. Sometimes the thumbnail be busting, but that shit is just posted and moved. That you don't even got to put no work into that shit. That's how, because motherfuckers is animalistic. You see what I'm saying? So nigga don't even care. Nigga just see that shit. Okay, boom. Nigga could get right up on YouTube. Nigga gotta want to click on your shit and like you gotta. Okay, what is okay? That shit is just and you shooting. You anyway. Long as it's in your genre. You know what I mean? Long as it's in your genre. I don't know why you would be in another genre, but you know, there's all type of shit on them shit. You know what I'm saying? You can accidentally click something. I don't know. But long as you know what I mean? That is fucking. What up, Wes Adams? That's fucking hilarious, bro. Them white bitches like, yo, Adam know what he doing. Shout out Adam. He really came there to recruit. See, this what y'all see. This what y'all don't know. That nigga Adam came there to recruit. Let's get that. Shout out Zed with that track. Let's get that. He really came there to recruit. Bumbleclad. I ain't mad at ya. Swear to God, I ain't mad at you. That's what he do. I just couldn't do it. Nah, they got to be $1 million, and they got to be for me to even consider this shit, and they got to be like a super bad exclusive broad, not no just regular. For me to even think about it, like, oh shit, I can get a meal for hitting this joint. Oh, this could be my one and done right here. This I know, you know what I mean? But to make like $45,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 off of OnlyFans video, I'm cool.
With. So at that moment, we kind of realized like, oh, this is kind of our thing now. We have to sort of push at the edges of our conventional relationship, and the people will be incapable.
Bruh.
Well, I mean,
Ain't
mostly
not conventional, bro.
Well, I mean, we sleep with other girls, but off camera, our relationship is entirely traditional.
Crazy. All right. So what I'm really trying to figure out is because you said you were uncomfortable with the Jason Love scene initially, right?
I was a little conflicted about it. It was a little bit of a weird thing.
And so I'm trying to figure out like where your soul is, and as much as like removing money from the equation. And honestly, at this point, I don't even think money is really the driving force.
Yeah, just to get it out there, me and her are both multimillionaires and have been for many, many years. Yeah,
right, exactly. So money's not the driving force. So if it were just up to you and she were a robot as opposed to a human, and you could have it to where you could have things open on your side but closed on her side, would you prefer that?
To be honest, she came to me before we started kind of pushing out the boundaries of our relationship, and she said, what do you think that we should do? Do you think that I should just kind of hang it up and have another kid? Or do you think that we should keep doing this for a few more years and kind of see how far we can take things? And I said, you know what, let's push at the edges. Let's see how far we can take this. So it is primarily a financial thing, but also I can say that when we shot the scene with this other guy the other day, I had a great time. It was fun overall.
Like your time was enhanced because he was there. Because me personally, I like my meat to be the only one on the sandwich.
Right. No, it was exciting. It was exhilarating for sure.
Like what kind of hot dog? It's just like one hot dog on the buns. You're be like you got all these Vienna sausages coming out the woodwork. So you find that it's enhanced by that? Because I find like
I thought it was fun. Yeah.
Okay.
In a different way than sleeping with other girls. We've done that hundreds of times together.
Right.
So this was something that switched it up a little bit. Yeah.
Do you think with all of these unusual sexual experiences that it might lead you down a path to where you have to go to extreme things to get off?
No, I've been jerking off to the exact same type of content my entire life. So the idea that guys who watch porn have to sort of slowly get into more and more extreme
I'm not talking
content.
about watching it. You're in it.
Right, yeah, but I mean, I've been doing porn on camera with her,
yeah.
and this is the only thing that we've done that took it to another level. We did 7 years straight of just having sex with other girls on camera. This is the only thing that we've done that kind of opened it up a little bit, to the tune of us becoming like probably one of the most viral couples in America in the past year. So in terms of where we could take it, I mean, I'm not doing any gay shit, and so that's probably like the primary thing. We've had obviously people asking us if we would ever shoot with a trans person. I'm not interested in that either. So I can't really think of where we would take it.
Okay, without belaboring it, I'm gonna let you carry on.
Sure.
Just one last piece. Sometimes we aren't really seeing ourselves in as much as you said she brought the conversation to you. You said that you didn't feel comfortable initially with the Jason Love being involved in.
Well,
and you
I agreed to the Jason Love thing.
second.
It was just once it actually took place, I had a tiny amount of buyer's remorse that I quickly replaced with realizing like, oh, this is not a big deal. Nothing changed in our relationship after she shot with another guy. So that was pretty abated quickly.
Right. So it's like called the inversion of morals, which is to say that truth be told, in your heart of hearts, you're not comfortable with it. You want to retain your
I've had
spouse.
Moments of
one second, I didn't interrupt you.
With it,
I didn't interrupt you at all because I do want to hear you out.
You're kind of pushing like a fake narrative by saying that I'm uncomfortable with
but
it.
I never interrupted you.
Very comfortable
I never interrupted you because I want to hear you out.
I just wanted to save you a little bit of breath by correcting you before.
I'm not trying to get you angry. I sincerely am interested in
angry.
what you have to say, but I didn't interrupt you one time. So the reason I ask is because, as I said, you started off, you said that you felt uncomfortable when it happened. She brought up the conversation. You're not bisexual. So sometimes when things happen and you want to keep your lady, you make the adjustment, compromising, but in your heart of heart, that's not really what you wanted. So you're being open, and then you had this idea planted, and then you start adopting it, thinking like, okay, well, I'm okay with it. Maybe it's something that I signed off on too. So you assign it mutuality when in actual fact, the inception of that idea came from her and you've adjusted to it.
I wouldn't say the inception of the idea came entirely from her. This is a conversation we've been having throughout the entirety of our relationship as we met more and more male performers that I was comfortable with, and sort of slowly over time realized that this was something that we both felt comfortable with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so when you say that you were comfortable with, right, and it came over time, whereas with the females, it just came straight away, almost like a natural thing, you might say.
Right.
So why in terms of when the guy comes along, there has to be a process, because it's a process of adjusting to something that's unpleasant?
Why was there a process that it took some adoption? What are you asking?
Yeah, it seems as though different than the females came naturally, and it seemed to not be an issue.
Grid One
Hold on
Motorsports
just a
donated $200. I guess it is fair that you get to bang other girls, so logically she should get outside D. Still, gotta be tough to see another dude rail your woman. Also paging Butler, these folks need your wisdom.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this
Thank you,
dude
Grid
gets it, that of course it's going to be a little awkward for you to go through the transition of seeing your girl do that for the first time. But ultimately, she told me, even up until the moment that she was leaving the house to go shoot it, she's like, I won't do this if you don't feel comfortable with it. Mm-hmm. And I told her, even though there is a degree to which I don't feel comfortable with it, right, I'm still willing to give this a shot because I realize the underlying value. And I mean, to be honest, we've both made 7 figures off of that one scene in and of itself.
And I believe that. I don't doubt the financial aspect at all. But like, for example, I know maybe people watching might not be able to relate to this, but say once you cross $2 million, right? Have you found that there are a significant number of things you can do with money that you can't do when you have $2 million versus say $15 million?
I'm not really doing anything with any of the money I make. I don't have any sort of like fancy habits or hobbies or anything like that. And she's the same way as me. I mean, we're into buying property and starting businesses and stuff like that, but it's not really about the money and what we can do with it because we don't really do anything with it.
Right. So when you say there was an underlying value, what is the underlying value of your wife getting railed by a big black guy?
Probably just money primarily, but then also I think.
Hey yo, see, if you know what's fucked up, even though dude talking shit, he can say that because that's what happened. He might be saying it in a very like straight to the point way. Your wife got railed by a big black. That's what happened. She got like, I mean, like niggas can say that because you let that shit go. Like it happened. Like he ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? He's not lying.
Yeah, you guys. All right, wait. Go ahead. Let one of them talk.
Sexual
I think that's a
can be
checkmate.
exciting,
That's a checkmate right there. That's a checkmate. Let one of them explain why that didn't make sense. Go ahead, love. That was a checkmate. Go ahead.
That what? About
Wait, what?
you
I don't
getting
think
railed by
anyone
big
saw
black
that.
guy?
Go ahead,
What do you
man.
mean?
Tice, go ahead.
I don't know who
Wait.
his wife fucked. Was
Wait,
it?
okay,
It was a
should
big
we
black
pull
guy.
up-
Was
Yeah,
it?
but it's
I'm so confused.
Here, Nick, the last
You know what I'm
clip,
saying, okay.
the last clip from Lena's Instagram, it's pulled up.
The clip. Jeez.
Audio.
Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting with today?
She's so pretty.
Thanks.
It's finally happening.
Shout out to my guy Jason over there. See the way they're laughing and just kind of having a good time. I feel like that's kind of like a peek behind the curtain for a lot of non-porn stars to realize that.
Yeah. That nigga came back with the grimy shit. Yo, Adam, my dog, bro. I know it's a PC, even if you put up a good front, bro, but I know it's a part of you that's just like, yo, damn.
Shooting this kind of content, it's not some seedy environment, She had a good time on set. I'm sure he had a good time. I, grew accustomed to it rather quickly. So,
Did you have one final point or anything for Andrew? I do want to
No,
try to get
there was a point in which, like the argumentative piece I was getting to kind of reached a culmination. I thought they got it, but they didn't understand it. Do you want to summarize that? Do you recall?
Yeah, so basically you said the value is the financial value, is the financials you get from the videos, but then you also say that you don't do anything with the money, that it doesn't really matter to you, so you guys don't live a luxurious lifestyle, that the money is just kind of sitting there. So how is that a financial value if you don't even use it?
well, her and I are building a business, and also, we have plans of not working forever. So for me, it's like, I would like to leave the game with, I don't know, 10, 20, $30 million. And so us doing that was probably the greatest windfall of money that we ever got from doing anything. And it was relatively painless for us.
One quick question. Are you concerned about your child? I believe she's a daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a daughter. I just gave birth a couple months ago. Do you ever worry that one day she'll see this content and maybe would you want her to be doing content like this? Is this something that would make you proud as a father to a young daughter?
I think every parent wants to see their offspring do better than them. So for sure, I wouldn't like to see her, just sort of default to that just because she knows that her parents did it. But as far as if one day she's an adult and she decides that she wants to do whatever, I know a lot of girls who make a shitload of money on OnlyFans and don't even show their nipples. So I can't just look at OnlyFans as a profession and say like, oh, that would be a hideous way for my offspring to earn a living one day, but I certainly wouldn't be encouraging it.
Yeah, you wouldn't say it's beautiful.
Well, I don't.
beautiful way to earn money.
Obviously, no. I would not call it beautiful though.
So wouldn't you want better for your own wife?
My wife has she loves her career. She loves the business that we're building. She's happy with it. She was earning whatever, like $30,000 a year at the time that I met her. And in her first week on OnlyFans, she made $30,000. So, the extent to which this has changed our life dramatically has been pretty extreme.
Yeah, I mean, she is selling her body online to random men. And I don't know.
Images of her body, yeah.
I mean, yeah, images of
Well,
her
when
body.
Jason Love shows up, the body itself is going.
Oh, yeah. They had a good time
The
on
body
set
is
that day,
going.
that's for sure,
Yeah.
Well, let's not dig in too deep on Adam here.
Pause.
Okay, so going to you, your current relationship status.
So I have.
And can I have you, if you can, try to scoot into the table? I know it's very tight. If you're able to.
Yeah, good.
Are you able to scoot the chair in, or is there just not enough space to scoot the chair?
There's no space. I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries. That's fine. That's fine. That's
I'm
fine.
trying my best.
That's fine. You're good. You're good. Go ahead.
Okay, so I have a boyfriend. This is
Okay.
my first serious relationship.
Okay.
He's from here, from LA, but he's Slovakian like me.
Wow.
And I'm faithful, but I do OnlyFans, so I do videos with girls only.
Wait, why did you hold on. Okay. Hold on.
Butler donated
Like-
Oh my God, he's
$200.
been summoned.
All adult stars on a
Is it
long
about
enough
herpes?
timeline will get genital
Yeah,
herpes
okay.
as condoms do
Damn.
not protect from it. Do you think you're any different, Adam? No, you're not different, you're filthy.
Oh wow. Oh my.
Hashtag filthy.
This guy, every show, he's a urologist.
Well, the last one shouted him out. Yeah, but I mean, I get tested for STDs every 2 weeks, just like almost everybody in the porn business. And I've had sex with something like 700 women, and most of those have been unprotected. And
What the-
no herpes yet. So, I don't know.
But they don't.
Yo, that sounds crazy, gang. And so I had sex with 700 women, and most of those have been unprotected. So, Adam, it's too late. You in it? He in it now. It's too late. Damn, that sounds crazy, Adam. That just sounds crazy. And I'm all for fucking the women. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, excuse my French. I'm just saying. But that sounds crazy. What you just fucking said out your motherfucking mouth. That sound really actually crazy. This nigga said he had sex with 700 women, and most of it's been unprotected. That just sound. How do you even know the number? How do you even know the fucking number? How do you even fucking know the number, man? That's
You don't
crazy.
test for it, right?
That is a good point, Brian. I didn't know you were going to know that. But yeah,
Got it.
they don't test for it. You find out when you get a big fucking sore on your penis.
So what happens if someone does have herpes that you guys want to have
you
sex with?
get
Do you
it.
guys just wait until they don't have a sore? Like, how does that? And because most people do have herpes, like, right? I mean, what's the percentage of like how many people have herpes?
Well,
But it's
there's HSV1, HSV2. And
Yeah, but it's
there's-
not
Honestly,
just
I've never
herpes?
had to deal with that.
Yeah.
So I honestly don't even know what
Yeah.
the procedure is for girls who do have herpes. Like if they're having an outbreak, do they just postpone the scene until they're not having one? I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Adam, you should be like you're such a funny dude. Like you should be a stand-up comedian. You don't
People
think
always
so?
say that. I just can't.
You're a funny guy,
imagine, bro.
Funny guy. Okay.
I don't know.
So you're dating a Slovakian?
Yeah. From my
How long
country.
have you guys been dating?
3 years.
Oh, 3 years.
Oh, we
Wait.
are like couple. We are not dating. We are couple. I'm sorry.
Oh, what? Wait, what's
Dating
it?
essentially means
Oh,
that.
okay. You're a boyfriend, girlfriend.
Boyfriend.
Boyfriend. Okay. Wait,
Nice.
For you, and you said for 3 years, correct?
As soon as she said that she only shoots with other girls, my heart dropped a little bit. But
Rip. Oh no, never say never, right? I mean,
Never,
that was what I was
never
gonna
say
say next
never.
year.
No jumper podcast.
How'd you meet the guy?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, she is like that. I ain't gonna lie, she like that. I just couldn't go. I can't full fledged go all the way into degeneracy like that, bro. I'm already gangster. They already, you know how much crime and shit and all type of shit like that. To me, for me to put more burden on my loved ones that now I'm fucking on camera. I don't know, bro. And I feel, I think I do believe in like living for yourself and doing what you want, but you can't just do anything what you want because you do represent people. If that was the case, you can fuck over any of your loved ones, they people. But if you do that, their people gonna be like, that's fucked up what your family did to me. Da 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 da. You see what I'm saying? Nobody going. You're gonna exile yourself to a place so nobody wants to fuck with you. I mean, that's just one side effect. Me personally, I just can't. I can't live like that. Like if now I'll say this. I will say this. If everything goes bad, nigga, we shooting flicks. You know what I mean? I'm definitely shooting flicks before I go back to robbing motherfuckers. You feel me? I'm for sure shooting flicks. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Hopefully we don't got to get to there. Hopefully I can still keep using my brain to make money. You feel me? But yeah, that golly.
So he came to my country. I was
Okay.
never been here, you know.
All right.
And he just wanted to go out with me, so I go with him, and we just had a sex first night.
Nice, nice.
And we start to be like a couple.
And then he brought you
Since day-
here.
Since this day. What?
So he brought you here.
He brought me here, yeah.
Okay, so he's a wealthy guy.
No, he's normal guy.
No.
He's YouTuber and
No, I know your country. The per capita income is like 32,000 per annum. So if he was able to take you from there to here, he would be wealthy in the context of your country.
okay, he's wealthy, but not
Right. Okay. Come on. Let's be correct here.
billionaire. Okay.
Yeah. Well, there's a big gap between a billionaire and wealthy in Slovakia, right?
Yeah, because this is a little country, you know.
I do know. Yeah.
So it's very hard to come from this country. You have to have money. You have to do something.
Or that-
to
that
leave
brain
that country,
game,
you
you
know.
gotta be a throat goat.
The average salary, like the average salary in my country for one person is 700 euros.
Right,
And it's
per month.
nothing. Yeah, per
Yeah.
month. It's nothing, you know.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. And you've been you met him in Slovakia, is
Yeah.
that correct? And then you both came here. You've been living here ever since.
He lives here for 10 years.
Oh, he
so-
was already here, but you guys met.
It's recruiting down there, boy.
Recruiting.
Oh, we got
Yeah.
another one.
Recruitment.
You can go years without an outbreak and still be spreading it. Only a Western blot test can detect it. And no P-Star wants to do that test. 60 bodies equals 12 infected partners.
Read it. You read that.
I have been
read that.
tested for herpes before, for the record.
Don't shoot the messenger. You're filthy.
I actually get tested for STDs dramatically more than the vast majority of people. So I would say most porn stars are in that category.
Okay.
I mean, the average girl probably gets tested for STDs, what, like maybe every year or two?
Never.
Let's say? Or never, or when they get one. You know?
The way a lot of people get tested is if their partner gets something,
Right.
then
Talk about it.
that's their way of getting tested. What about you?
I'm single. I've been single since June, and my longest relationship was 1.5 years, and it's the person that I filmed most of my boy-girl with.
Wait, so sorry, you've been single since June,
Yeah.
but you're currently
Harsh Media, what's good?
involved with this? Or
No,
sorry,
like,
Top of the top,
when I
top of the
started
top.
OnlyFans, I had a boyfriend.
Okay,
that
I-
I was
yeah.
and I was with him for 1 year.
Hey, everybody, smash the motherfucking likes, man. Top of the top, yeah, man. You know, I said, man, fuck this shit. I gotta still get up with my people. You know, we ain't gonna have the thug trial until next year. So I said, man, let me get up. I mean, crack a dawn, my niggas, man. Smash that like, nigga. If y'all want to support the channel, the motherfucking Cash App is at the top of the screen. You dig? Pinting the chin neck. Smash them likes.
1.5 years, and
Okay. So you've done BG content, correct?
yeah.
And do you do content with your boyfriend? Slovakia. Do you do content with your?
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah,
do content?
I do content with
PG?
my boyfriend, only with my boyfriend as a boy, but with girls too.
Okay, girl content too. And
Yeah,
then Corey,
GG.
do you do?
I sell nudes. But
So
I'll
look-
do some girl on girl videos like Karina
Like,
and I. We have a hot
self-cleaning.
video out there.
Okay. Have you done? You've done no boy girl content.
No boy girl, no, just
Okay.
girls. Yeah.
Gotcha. So you used to shoot content with your boyfriend,
Yeah.
but you've been single for 6 months.
Yeah.
And longest relationship,
1.5 years.
1.5 years. Did you say that? Jeez, I'm
Yeah.
terrible. Okay. What about you?
I'm single. I've been single since probably last March. Yeah, longest relationship, 1.5 years, 2 years ish.
Okay. Got it. What about you?
I'm married. I've been married for 3 years. We've been together, oh my gosh, for almost 6. It's a long time. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been single for a really long time. Like, I don't think I can even recall when my last relationship was, but my longest relationship was like, I don't think it even counts. It was very on and off for maybe the course of 2 years.
Okay.
Hey, yo, did you see bruh face? Hold on, look at bruh. He said, yeah, I can't even remember when the last time I had a fucking relationship. Look at bruh. Look at his eyes. Was his, yeah. Look at her. She side-eyeing the fuck out of her. She the freak. She's the super freak at the table. I ain't gonna lie. She's the super fuck. She said, I can't even remember. Now, granted, I haven't had a legit girlfriend in a long time. Right before I went to prison for one, and that was what 2012, early part, end of 2000. That's but keep in mind I was locked up for 4 years, so I couldn't get no pussy. So I was looking at pictures, whacking that motherfucker. But Lord, that nigga he couldn't believe it. He said, "What the hell?" I could just see it, bro. That's some shit I'll be thinking like, God damn, she don't even remember what she. Damn. What you but what you okay? Alrighty then. Face it.
I don't think it even counts. It was very on and off for maybe the course of 2 years.
Okay. I'm assuming that was like a high school relationship
Yeah,
then.
where aren't you 18?
I mean, yeah. I don't have that much relationship experience, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, cause
Wait,
she.
you're 18?
I am 18, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay, she younger. She younger.
How old are you?
Size.
I'm 27, but still sitting next to an 18-year-old. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, okay.
Wait, is anybody
Damn.
like, younger than 20 here?
It's a bunch of boomers at the table.
Okay.
You got a bunch of boomers here. What about you?
I'm single and have been single since 2017. I've only ever been in one relationship, and that lasted almost a full year.
Wait, so hold on. You're 20 though, right?
Yeah.
And 2017, so that was like you were what?
14.
Oh God.
And that was a 2-year relationship, you said?
What the hell?
Just 1 year.
Oh, 1 year.
Why they got that young ass girl at the table? That don't even fucking count. Who said bring an 18-year-old? Respect to my 18-year-olds and 20, but what the fuck? Who booked this? Is this some kind of Jeffrey Epstein production here, motherfucker? Of course, them girls young as a motherfucker. They ain't even been through nothing. Who? Listen, why would y'all bring them young ass girls to talk about this shit when all these other girls is 25 and up? Trafficking, allegedly trafficking.
Okay. Like junior high, does that count as a relationship? Okay, got it. But okay, and then what about you?
I've been married for 14 months.
14 months, okay.
14 months.
Yes, one daughter.
One daughter, okay, cool.
That bitch said.
Is that your longest?
Hold on. That bitch said 14 months like she doing the motherfucking prison sentence. Bitch, you been married for a year. What the fuck is wrong with you? A year and 2 months, motherfucker. 14 months. She ain't happy. When motherfuckers start counting in months, it's like you counting down. You trying to make it seem small in your mind. Nigga, what the hell?
How long have you been seeing your husband?
Well, we only dated for 3 months before
okay.
we got married. I did have a previous relationship for like 3 to 4 years.
Okay, so that was your longest.
That was my longest,
but not
yes.
okay. Got it. Marquette, what about you?
Marquette.
Oh, sorry.
Get it right.
My bad.
You have a high level of whiteness, so I'm not going to hold this against you.
Okay, I'm very.
I told you,
right?
I do, sir.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yes.
Exactly.
Remember when you came to like dap me up? I totally butchered
that was
it.
awkward as hell. I figured like
I'm too white, bro. You gotta give me a handshake.
You met some of the blacks, but apparently not.
I'm too white. I only do
it's all
handshakes.
good.
What's your way of dapping up?
The way every black guy does it?
No. He did like this thing. And I instantly,
This thing.
Don't
like,
look so awkward with it, though.
just like
It was crazy. It was crazy. Nah.
I was like, "Fuck, how do I do this?"
Yeah, it was special. Yeah, like you hang around a lot of the blats, right? So you know what we do.
His wife knows.
Yeah.
Well played.
Damn.
You're cool with me. You're cool with me. Jesus Christ.
What the hell is that?
All right.
Never mind.
All right, so one thing I'm curious about, though, I don't know if you're curious, is like if you do OnlyFans, like why do you also have to be a scuba diver, right? It's like why can't you just do OnlyFans? And what are you making that? You do OnlyFans, you're also like a fucking scuba diver.
Or is it underwater photography?
I worked as a shark feeder for a lot of years, and then I switched to underwater portraits. But I started OnlyFans basically just because it was fun, and then secondly so that I could buy nicer camera equipment.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's fascinating. Strangely, though, I do get a vibe from you. Is like if you were, say, you were putting in an application, like if you had to apply to OnlyFans with like a resume, a job resume, right? Would you say that the throat game is one of your strengths? Because I sense that from you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is one of my strengths.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay.
Just you detected it?
No, it's
Like
something.
just-
Yeah. It's
There you go.
a sense. A lot of But Little House on the Prairie, though, I'm just curious. How have you never had a man?
She's 20, so.
I'm 20, and I
Not a
was
lot of
traveling
time.
around a lot. I had personal issues, family related, and a lot of health issues. And I realized that, I've also had a lot of very strong values. So I had a lot of opportunities, but I could just see early on that if it wasn't going to work, I only wanted to date for a long-term relationship. If it wasn't going to work, it
For
was
marriage or for a long-term
Yes.
relationship?
Yeah, for marriage. And
Okay.
if it wasn't going to work, I could see that early on. I thought I'm not going to waste my time or their time. And I also just had a lot of health conditions and family things. And I just thought,
Are you religious?
I would say I'm Christian, but I'm not extremely
Okay.
religious. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
You trying to set her up with Chase?
Who knows? Maybe. Who knows? Wait. So, and you do So you do ballet. Also, I don't know if you mentioned this. You're also like really big in the carnivore.
Yeah.
Like you only eat meat, correct?
Yeah.
Like meat, salt, water.
Well, animal products, but meat, salt, water, and that's
Okay.
essentially it. And some coffee, but yeah.
How long have you been doing carnivore?
2 years in January.
I need to get on that.
Yes. Yeah.
I need to get on
I
that.
can help you with that.
Okay. Oh, why don't I call you instead of, because I'm going to probably butcher it again, Saint?
Saint? Cool.
Saint, is that good?
Fantastic.
Okay. So your relationship status?
I usually don't discuss it.
Oh.
Can I skip it?
Give us a hint.
Yeah.
Give us a hint.
I'm doing what Adam would do if he was a boss, which is to say,
Adam is a boss. For the record.
which is to say that my lady's 100% monogamous and only wants to be monogamous, and then I do what I want to do.
I see. So do you have would you say you have a main piece, a main chick, and side hoes, side chicks?
No, because every woman I deal with is conservative, so every woman I would deal with, it would be for the potential of having in a long-term relationship. So I try not to
Okay.
deal with dirt bags.
So you like multiple? Do you want multiple?
Yeah, she's a meat freak.
I wouldn't ever get married legally, and obviously polygyny is illegal in the United States.
Right.
But we keeping things open, see if we can make a contribution out here.
So you have multiple concurrent, long-term, one-directional monogamous relationships.
With conservative women, correct.
I see. Okay. All right. What's the pitch? Because I feel like how do you pitch it to the chicks? Because I'm sure a lot of guys would love that, where their girls are monogamous to them. They don't sleep with other guys, but they can have multiple
Are you sure
women.
a lot of guys wouldn't want to be like Adam and, have their woman in them streets?
I mean, she's not really in the street. She just shoots porn
I'm
with other
teasing.
guys
I'm
from time to
teasing.
time.
I'm messing with you.
I feel like a lot of people like to extrapolate from our actual monogamous relationship and take the porn element and act as if that's what we're doing on a consistent basis, when in reality, her and I are faithful to each other.
Number one, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I am just teasing you. So
That's not a possibility.
I just want to throw that out there. But I think it's strange if you put terminology on something and you're using what's called euphemistic circumlocution. You're trying
Smaller
to make
words.
No.
I don't know how effective that's going to be.
I got you.
What the fuck did this nigga? What in the T.I. Clifford Harris in the fuck did the man just say? What in the Expeditiously podcast? What the fuck? The fuck did this nigga just say, man? What the hell this nigga just say, man? What the fuck did this dude just say out of his motherfucking mouth? Nigga, don't nobody know what the fuck that mean except for you. See, he one of them niggas like to flex his knowledge and shit. Pause. Like, yeah, the quadruply correct. What the fuck is you talking about, dude?
Translate to
What's a
Slovakian
euphemism?
if you
What's a
can.
euphemism?
Smaller words.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Okay, goddamn.
No,
Okay,
I
all
mean,
right.
smaller words.
I got you. I got you.
women. We
Right.
Euphemism is a nice way of saying something.
right.
Right.
And
That sounds
circumlocution.
Wait, what did
Anyways,
you say?
look.
I said that there's a lot of women on this panel, so
I
we
got
need
you.
smaller
Yeah,
words.
let me
We're
break this
simple-minded
down.
creatures.
Oh, we got a pearl on our hands over here.
So here's the thing. You know damn well you're not monogamous. To
we
call
are
it
on off camera.
Right. So it's like going into the metaverse is not necessary. There's no life on camera and life off camera. It's either you're monogamous or you're not monogamous.
If you got a movie role and you kissed a girl in the movie role, would you still be monogamous in your relationship? I mean, I realize that the sex thing is more of a real physical act, right?
Did you compare a movie kiss? You compared a movie kiss to your girl getting smacked down?
It literally
by
is. They're making a piece of content. They're making a film.
I actually agree with him. I would say that's not being monogamous.
I feel like you're intentionally misunderstanding what I'm saying.
No, not at all.
I mean, it's pretty obvious that there is a difference between doing things off camera.
Let me
and
ask you a
on
question.
camera,
If you think I'm intentionally misunderstanding, you think if we took a poll right now and we said, would you consider Adam's relationship monogamous? Would people vote yes, it's monogamous, or no, it's not monogamous?
Obviously, it
Where
comes
would the
with a
majority
very
be?
big caveat that says,
why must there be a caveat?
On camera, the rules are slightly
But that's the whole point. There's no caveat. You're creating a false
there is a caveat.
frame.
I just named the caveat.
You're creating
I think everybody
false
here actually
frame.
understands it, right?
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
You see all the girls nodding their head?
No, that's because you have 3 conservative individuals here, and then you have everyone else here is in sex
Even
work.
She just said she understands.
Dude,
what I'm
I
saying,
would
right?
say she's not in sex work. She's.
Yeah, but why they put her
Yeah.
between? This is confusing, right?
Oh yeah.
Because she's pretty and I need her next to me.
No, I'm just saying,
you know,
like,
Yeah,
if
what's
it
your
was to
job?
be like conservative and then OnlyFans
on a
girls,
scale.
they
hold
would
on.
switch. But
That is true.
Hold
That
on
is
just
true.
one sec, guys.
Mr. Adam 666, do not insult our intelligence. Your wife is a sex worker. There is no monogamy. You are the one pretending.
Settled.
I'm a sex worker as well.
Settled. Correct.
Yeah.
And you both have
Adam
herpes.
666, what the? I thought it's 22.
Yeah.
It's Adam 16.
Oh, that's
What
funny.
No, because
Hold on, hold on,
That
hold
was
on.
like a double number.
What?
Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
a.
Oh, you going crazy. Hold on. Hold on. It was, I had to, he said, what? Hold on. What did he say? What did that dude say? Hold on.
One sec, guys.
Mr. Adam 666, do not insult our intelligence. Your wife is a sex worker. There is no monogamy. You are the one pretending.
Settled.
I'm a sex worker as well.
Settled. Correct.
Yeah.
And you
Adam
both have herpes.
666, what the? I thought it's 22.
And you.
Yeah.
It's
What did he say? He said, and you don't have herpes, or and you both have herpes? What the fuck? I couldn't hear it, bro. Oh, let me see. Show out, what's good? Y'all smash some likes when y'all pop in, man. What's up with everybody, man? I see y'all, man. What's happening, man? We top of the top of the TO, you know? Said, remember it's 2023, so his girl could mean transmission. I think milk dud. Oh, think he's a bati man? Saint and sinners, whatever to me, but he has a point. I mean, yeah, he's like a well-spoken asshole. That's basically what it is, you know. He don't give you fortune teller vibes like a nigga who or niggas that do the 3-car Monty. He's like a trickster or something. He don't give you I don't know. The nigga Satan Sinner, he just, I don't know. I wouldn't gamble with that nigga. I wouldn't I feel like he's I don't know, bro. I'm just saying. It's just something I don't know. Nigga, you too well spoke. What you, nigga, what's up with you, nigga?
You are the one pretending.
Settled.
I'm a sex worker as well.
Settled. Correct.
Yeah.
And you
Adam
both have herpes.
666, what the? I thought it's 22.
Yeah.
It's Adam 16.
Oh, that's
What
funny.
What the hell?
That was
Oh,
like a double number. Yeah, that was like a.
because he said, and you both have herpes. Because that's what the guy said. Oh shit, he did. Oh shit, he trying to fuck out Adam. Hey, he want to make Adam goddamn fight his ass. I mean, but that's what dude that's sending in the 200. Them niggas getting $200 donations. That's what that nigga sent. That nigga, you know what I mean? Damn. Smash the motherfucking lights, man. Smash some lights. If y'all want to donate, man, hit the Cash App pinned at the top of the comments, or it's at the top of the screen, man. Whatever, you know what I mean? Cash App, PayPal, Chime, man, whatever. But we in this bitch, man, rocking like cut off stock on top of the top, man.
A play on.
Let's try to keep things a little pleasant.
Donated $200. My sprinkler goes like this.
Oh my god, bro. Okay.
They pay money to do this?
Can people say bad words in there, like the N-word?
Comes
Or
back
what
like
happens?
this.
Bro, why you gotta fucking? Oh my god.
She's seeding it. She's seeding it.
Don't
Love it.
seed
I
that
love it.
shit.
I love
Don't
it.
listen to women. Don't.
I like how that was her favorite go-to. She's like the N-word, for
Well,
example.
I'm just wondering.
you guys were having a little back and forth, I guess, on.
Well, we both know we're not going to agree on that, but I think it's very disingenuous to call it monogamy when it's not monogamy.
Well,
and the
it's
only
monogamy
reason
off camera.
that's like me saying that, you know, inside of this room,
You don't really need to say
is
it's
a
like
condition.
anything. It
Fill
just
in the
is a
blank.
statement of fact, right?
No, it's not, because you're creating a false condition, as though life is different when you turn on a camera and turn off a camera.
I think when I say
So if you're
monogamy,
weird-
monogamy on or off camera, I think everyone understands.
This is really
right?
important. No, I like where we're at right now. What we're experiencing is that you know what you're doing is wrong, so you have this duality in your mind and in your psyche to make you feel like because you turned on the camera and because you're getting paid, now it's okay. When in actual fact, I'll tell you how we know it's wrong. Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts and your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. And I'll give you an example. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
First of all, I don't do porn on OnlyFans, so like, don't throw me in that.
Okay.
But I feel like
But
it's
did
like
you get the
what I
point,
want.
though?
Would I want my dad to watch me having sex with someone else, recorded or not? Like, you do things like you don't want your parents to see everything that you're doing.
Did
And
you understand
how do you
my
know
point?
To him, like, it's a bad thing. Like, how do you know that they're ashamed
Real
of
quick,
it?
did
Like,
you
if
understand
that's-
my point?
What?
Did you comprehend my point?
I understand your point,
Okay, very
but
good,
I mean,
very good.
I do agree with him. I think off camera, they are monogamous. Like, it's acting. It's like kissing someone in a movie. Like,
Okay,
you
let
have
me
sex scenes
give
in
you
movies.
let me ask you a question.
I don't do.
Yo, that's crazy, yo. That's fucking crazy to me that they keep saying it's like kissing somebody in a movie. You catching a fat load on your fucking face is like a fucking peck in the fucking movie. Are you fucking crazy? That's how I know these are some freaks. At least the ones that's talking like that. Think about that. You getting donkey fucked raw. You sucking nuts. Excuse my language, but that's what the fuck is going on in the fucking shit. You sucking balls on camera. It's like you fucking kissing someone. Jesus Christ. Listen, and you know what's scary? She's not the only fucking female that think like that too. And but a lot of them wouldn't be open to telling you that. Like, even if I can only imagine, like, I'm pretty sure that most girls would be doing like, well, not all of them, but I'm pretty sure a lot of them don't just when they first meet a man be like, hey, I do porn or I do, you know what I mean? I do this type shit too. And I did it with like 7, 8 different niggas. It's on my Twitter, it's in Reddit, it's bussing. I'm getting like 8 bands a month off it. Like then they know that's gonna scare somebody away. Scare most dudes away unless you're a freak. Freakazoid, I should say. Adam. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I said, bro. I couldn't do that shit, bro. Like I'm able to do it. Like I'm not saying that I'm not enough, nigga. I'm you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, you know that shit wrong, bro. You know that shit wrong, my nigga. You know that shit is like a line. Once you cross that line, there's no going back from. It's almost like if it's a gang war and a nigga get killed. Like once niggas start bleeding, bro, it's like once a nigga, it's like it's war, nigga. It's like it's up forever. Like, bro, I don't know. I'm not that desensitized. I'm desensitized to a lot of shit, but I know that like sex is like sacred. Now, okay, if a sex tape leaks or something like that, I'm talking about consistently every week. I'm just fucking different bitches on camera, all type of shit, and especially with my wife. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. And you ain't even getting that much fucking money for it enough. I don't know, bro. I mean, maybe he gets some astronomical amount of money, but I don't think so because he wouldn't be doing that. That's all he'll be doing. He'll be, you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
I don't do porn on OnlyFans.
Let me ask you a question.
But I still agree. I do think they are in a monogamous relationship.
You don't do porn on OnlyFans.
I don't.
What do you do?
I do like sexy photos. Yeah.
Just sexy photos,
Mhm.
nude photos.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, here we got a jokester. Here we got a jokester.
You gotta subscribe. I mean, I don't know. You gotta see for yourself. Yeah.
I would never.
So going back though, how do you pitch it to a girl? Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah, you
fuck
trying to get
other
this ism.
women.
You trying to get this
hold
ism.
on, hold
Butler
on.
donated $200. Hey, Mr. Herpsalot.
Herpsalot,
You did a
that's-
standard herpes test which shows nothing. You do a Western blot test, it will likely come back positive and you will have to disclose to all future partners. Hashtag filthy.
Oh my
Jay
goodness.
Butler got paid today.
You spent a lot more time thinking about this than I
Oh man. One of these days, Adam, I'll have you on the podcast where not everyone's trying to dogpile you.
No, he's bulletproof. He's bulletproof. He's bulletproof. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, so what is the pitch? What's the pitch? Because I'm sure there's men out there that would like to have the kind of arrangement you have.
Oh, I'm good. I can fight back. I'm okay.
Right. Okay.
So how do you what's the pitch to the woman?
Okay.
How do you because most women are going to be like, no, I don't want you.
Right.
With other
or
chicks.
They're going to try to force some level of gender feminist. We're equal. We're the same. So if you do it, I do it.
Okay.
All right. So Adam, you ready for this? Get your pen and paper.
Let's go.
You ready for this? All right. Cool.
Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Why is this nigga dressed like a magician? This thing don't look like a magician to you. This Saint Sinner, bro. You look like a fucking you got shit that come out your sleeve. From the jacket to the shirt to the bald head, he looked like a Egyptian magician. My nigga, this nigga looks clever as fuck. Hey, bro, tell me this nigga don't look clever as a motherfucker. You hear me? This nigga like a fucking magician, bro. Houdini looking at Black Houdini looking at that nigga like, fuck you mean? Bro, you can't trust this nigga, bro. This nigga like a magician, bro. I'm telling you, there's some shit that come out his sleeve, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. He can make quarters disappear and shit in your ear and shit like that.
Cool. So the number one foundational piece is selecting the correct woman. I'll give you an example. And we're just gonna go. Just give me a little bit of time here. Have you ever cheated before?
No, never.
Never. Have you ever cheated before?
No.
Would they admit it though?
Have you? What? Have you ever cheated before?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever cheated before? You're lying. Have you ever cheated before?
That's fucked up.
No, I'll tell you why. No, I will tell you why. I'm not picking on her.
Why am I
I'm gonna tell you
lying?
why.
Straighten your mic, please.
I will tell you
Why
why.
am
I can read characters very well.
Gotcha.
There was a gentleman here named Nick. He was explaining to everyone how the show is going to proceed and giving us the basics on, how to pay attention, how to track the speaker, how to be respectful, in other words. There was one person who was not paying attention while he was talking. Who was that?
That was me.
That was you.
Yeah.
So out of everyone sitting here, why are you the one that's sitting here being disrespectful when he's taking out his time to show you how to best present yourself in front of millions of people?
Because I was turning off my alarm. Yeah, and I didn't want to forget to do it later.
Sure, I hear you. Because you're a disrespectful person. And you were rude and catty with him after he told you. As a boss, I always look at these things because I
was rude and catty with him because I put my phone away?
No.
I don't think I said anything disrespectful. I mean, I understood
I
where
agree
he was
with you.
coming from.
I agree that you think you didn't say anything disrespectful. I agree that you think you weren't being disrespectful because that's your actual nature. So a person like you who is by nature one who is narcissistic and disregards others, you're the one that's going to cheat.
Because I was on my phone when I didn't.
Why were you the only one?
Phone?
I got two phones right here. I got two phones. Why were you the only one?
Do you follow every single fucking rule? Have you ever had a speeding ticket? Like, have you ever gotten in trouble?
Why are you so angry?
Like in class?
You're just angry right now.
I think you're just as expressive as I am.
You're
and I think when a
angry.
woman like kind of like barks back at you, it's an issue.
Well, there's no need to bark.
But
We're
you've
humans.
been like,
You can just
kind
talk.
of.
I'm just calling a
away to
spade a
everyone?
spade. I'm just saying,
It's okay.
why were you? I'm asking you a question. Why were you the only one out of everyone here? Why was it you that all of a sudden needed to do that right when he's giving us the directions?
Just because I had to do it.
Right, because you didn't care. Now,
So,
settle.
I don't know
So,
how being on
back
my
to your
phone
point.
correlates to cheating. That's fucking ridiculous. Like, be fucking for real right now.
A lot of things will be hard for you to comprehend. That's why you're in sex work, because you can't offer value in the marketplace.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no. If you had legitimate,
I think I have a lot more to offer than just being on OnlyFans.
If you had
like that I started 2 months ago. Like there's a lot more things I have to offer than
If
that.
you had
Love.
significant IQ
Yeah.
and skill set, you
Oh,
could
oh,
the
oh.
marketplace and earn.
Oh, they talking about IQ. Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. For like the last year and a half, 2 years, I've been hearing a lot of people say IQ more than usual, bro. I swear to God, I'm not even being funny. I never said this, but and I've been watching YouTube and shit, and I've been watching content and shit. But yeah, I think it's my time, y'all. I think it's my time. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that's tapped in with the tap ins. But I swear to God on my life, I'm not even joking. But yeah, let's talk about the IQs. Let's get to that. My zip with the drip. Let's get to that.
earn a good income such that you didn't have
Gotcha.
to do that.
Significant
So-
IQ, like the women that you're with that let you cheat on them and
So-
and bring whatever diseases back to them, right? Like those are like
I
high
hear
value
you.
women,
I
right?
hear you.
Like
Right. Yeah. So being that you don't have significant income or the ability to offer skills
I don't have
to
a
the
significant income. Okay, gotcha.
Are you? Why do you
Go
keep
ahead.
cutting me off? All right, go ahead. You talk, and then I'll respond. Go ahead. You
no,
talk. I'll go
I'm
after.
just
Can you at
responding
least
to
scoot
you.
your mic that way? There you go. Go
She
ahead.
wasn't listening to the directions. That's why she didn't know.
I'm a bad listener.
Just
I'm a bad
interrupting.
listener and I'm a cheater.
Okay. All right. Do you want to talk now? I just want to make sure you don't interrupt me.
ahead.
So go ahead. No, I'm offering you the floor because you were talking while I was talking. Go ahead.
I'm good. You can say what you need to say.
Wow. See, you're brain dead. That's a problem. That's why you have to interrupt me while I'm talking. I gave you the floor. You didn't want to take it because you don't have any thoughts or anything to say.
I do have
Here's
lots
my
of
point.
things to say.
And don't worry, I'm not really talking to you. I'm speaking against you as a symbol. So don't take
As a
personal
symbol,
offense
which is
to
what?
it.
A symbol of what?
A symbol of a declining society where people
Gotcha.
lack values. So the point is this. If you had IQ and skills to offer to the marketplace, you
Gotcha.
can earn a good income. Being that the most valuable thing about you is something that you never earned. You didn't earn knowledge, you didn't earn skills. It's your breast that you're paid for and your butthole. So you market that to earn money.
Okay. So I'm the one with like the least IQ here, even though I
No,
do the
no,
least,
no, no, no,
even
no.
though I
I'm-
do
you
like
might
the
not
least
be.
amount on OnlyFans,
I
but
surmise,
but
but-
because I'm the only woman who's barking back at you like I'm this brain dead fucking bimbo who has nothing to
No,
offer to
that's not
society.
why.
I mean, then what? Then
Well,
why?
let's test it. Let's test it real quick. Okay, what's your age?
I'm 28, but I'm not testing.
Ooh,
I'm not doing
28.
a test.
You get okay. You're 28.
I'm
on
getting up there.
OnlyFans.
You're
That's
right.
amazing.
My eggs are drying up.
Okay.
I'm not going to be fertile. No one's going to want me. I'm not a high value woman. Like
That's
what
fine.
else?
We're not going there. Here's where we're going. If you weren't doing OnlyFans, how would you earn a six-figure plus income?
I do
Wait,
Like,
speak English. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Nisa.
I work at one of the highest like I work at one of the best clubs in Las
You
Vegas.
seem like you're having trouble with English for a second. Tell us.
I'm perfectly fine with my
Okay,
English.
go on.
I'm a little riled up. Yes.
I said that like 5 minutes ago and you denied it.
I'm a little thrown off
Okay.
by you attacking me because I think a lot of these other
That's
girls
because people never address you.
and I respect
People
like,
never
what everyone
address
else
you
does here.
directly.
I think you're just attacking me because I'm responding to you and you don't like that and you don't like women who go against what you have to say.
That's fine.
And that's why you choose
But
the women that you do.
Do you mind answering the question I asked you?
What is the question?
Okay, I'll say it one more time. What skills do you have that would help you earn a six-figure plus income at age 28?
You're right, nothing. There's no skills that I have at all.
You're trying to escape.
There's nothing.
But I'm
there's
saying
there's no skills. No, you're right.
Because
you're
you're,
right.
you're a cocktail server
He's
in Las
right.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Right?
And there's nothing else that I have to offer.
And she's trying to play it off right now. And that's a strategy. Very nice.
What's the strategy? Tell us.
But the
Please,
fact is, I live
doctor.
in Las Vegas. I've seen your type many times. Generally, they're younger.
Gotcha.
But the point
I'm
is
getting
this.
old, I know, man.
You're,
I'm
no,
aging out
really.
over here.
Honestly,
Fuck.
they should be firing you.
someone
all.
marries me.
Yeah, no,
Like-
they should be. I don't know about that, but they should certainly be firing you and get someone of the appropriate age to do such a low level job.
Oh, yeah.
But the point is this. Why are you opening your mouth wide like that? It's not time. Bring the camera out. She's ready.
I think she can be shocked. She can do whatever she wants. She's fine.
But here's the
She's
point.
fine.
Here's the point. You're currently a cocktail server, which consists of, hey, I'll have a Jack and Coke. Okay. And then you walk away, tell someone else Jack and Coke. They hand you a Jack and Coke. You come back and bring it back to me and hope that I would give you a good tip. That's your skill set.
And what about it?
It's a hard work.
And what about it?
It's a hard work.
And what about
yeah,
it?
yeah, there is no skill set is the point, which is to say if I took your
Right.
brain, if I took your brain and placed your brain into a man's body, you would be in poverty
You caught me.
because you're brainless.
Oh,
Carrying on.
You're right, yeah. I'm just good for nothing. Yep, you caught me.
No, you are good for something. That's why you have OnlyFans, and that's my point. Is that that's what you're good for? And I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just that
I think
we're.
you are trying to be rude.
No,
I think,
I'm just being
yeah,
honest.
No, I mean being
I do
honest about
think
what. I
we
mean,
should
do you
maybe
even
be,
do you even
try
know
to
who
be
I am
nice.
as a person? I mean, before like throwing these insults that I'm just this brain
should
dead
avoid
fucking
ad
woman who has
hominem.
nothing
No, that's-
to
I think we should
offer.
avoid ad hominem.
But is it ad hominem when you actually? There were some, but
Yo, how the fuck did she go in on herself? Who said that in the chat, yo? Real show out. That her going in on her own self is crazy. I understand what she's trying to say, but no, you better, bitch, you better say something. She sounds like she's used to hearing that. You know what I mean? Like somebody been telling her that, her parents, her husband, or her boyfriend, whoever the fuck, you know what I mean? Yeah, they've been telling her, bitch, you ain't shit, you ain't gonna never be shit. You ain't shit, cause I ain't shit. Motherfucker, like, where that come from? Precious. You ain't shit, 'cause I ain't shit. You ain't gonna never be shit.
But
God
this
damn.
might be a little.
Do you even know me? Like, you don't even, and you're only calling me brainless because I'm the only one responding to you.
Do you think
You know what
that
I
it would
think
So do you
has
think-
him
so
a
do you
little
think
bit
the-
upset?
What?
Just so you know,
Mhm.
every girl sitting on this side of the table earns more money than him.
Yeah.
Stop.
He's an imposter. He's been outed in the
And
past.
he's mad about it.
He
and
basically
he's mad.
LARPs as a
Honestly,
rich guy on the internet.
If I was
And I just,
absolutely
on
poor, it
behalf
would mean
of
nothing.
all the girls,
It would mean nothing.
I think we all are kind of in
That's
agreement that
amazing.
we don't really want to sit here and listen to someone who's basically a scam artist tell us what's wrong with our
Yeah,
lives.
what do you do
amazing.
what do you do
So
for
I'm
work?
This is amazing.
How do you make
on the
money?
edge of
What do you do
walking
for
out,
work?
Brian. I'm gonna be totally
What do
real.
you do for work?
And I'm not walking out on like a
What do you do
cliff
for
edge
work?
level. I just don't
No, what
really
do you
want to
do for
listen to a
work?
scam artist
You
tell me
can,
what's so
What do you
wrong
do
with
for
our
work?
Google my
lifestyles,
name.
right?
You can Google
I don't
my
fucking
name
know who
right
you
now.
are.
You can Google my name.
If you
right
Google
now.
his
Does anyone
name,
know this guy's name?
you'll be
And I hurt,
exhilarated.
I hurt your feelings earlier, and
You didn't hurt my
I
feelings
did
at
hurt
all.
your
It's just you're
feelings
trying
earlier.
to
And
do
the
this
whole
whole
chat
moral
is hurting your
superiority
feelings.
thing, and it's not
The
working
whole
because
chat is
you're
hurting
broke.
your feelings. The
You're
whole chat is-
actually broke.
Here's the funny.
You got a milk dud on top of your head.
Here's the funny thing.
I'm just being real with you.
If I was actually broke, it literally would mean nothing to me.
Then what's up? Then prove
Why
it.
did you
If
do
I
an
still
NFT
had a
scam
soul.
on your fans for like
If I still
$400?
Silliness.
see.
Checkmate.
Silliness.
This guy's a scammer.
What the fuck?
So,
Is that his job as
I
an actual
think
scammer?
I'm gonna leave, and if
I told y'all the nigga remind me of a magician, bro. That nigga a scammer. That's what it is. Oh, he did that. What he do, Adam? Adam, what the fuck that nigga do? Adam, whole time Adam did his homework. This magician. Oh no, I told y'all this nigga gave me magician vibes, bro. I don't know if it's the velvet suit and with like I don't know what it is. Like this nigga look like a Egyptian magician, bro. No cap. No bullshit, bro.
Actually broke, it literally would mean nothing to me.
Then what's up? Then prove
why
it.
did you
If
do
I
an
still
NFT
had a
scam
soul.
on your fans for like
If I still
$400?
Let's see.
Checkmate.
Silliness.
This guy's a scammer.
Is that his job as
I
an actual
think
scammer?
I'm gonna leave, and if any girls want to leave with me, I'd be happy to take you with me.
Hold on. He's rage quitting. He's rage quitting.
It's not a rage quit. It's just
quitting.
you're not on the level
He's
of
rage
me
quitting.
or
Adam, in the
any
fight,
of
in
these
the-
girls.
no,
here.
I
Rage
agree.
quitting.
Guys, hold on. Let's just take a little
I
pause
didn't mean to
here.
make him
I
rage
think
quit.
I'm done,
No,
Brian.
Adam.
I don't want to listen to this guy.
Hold on. Adam was looking like he wanted some smoke. Hold on. Y'all seen that? It's coming like he wanted some smoke for like 2 seconds real quick.
He's rage quitting.
It's not a rage quit.
stop,
It's just
guys.
you're not on the level
He's
of
rage
me
quitting.
or
Adam, in the
any
fight,
of
in
these
the-
girls.
no,
here.
I
Rage
agree.
quitting.
Guys, hold on.
Oh yeah, that's Adam won't smoke. You see that? You see the look in his eyes with the hands? He won't smoke. He trying to look at dude. He really want, you know what I mean? You should have smacked his ass, Adam. I'm gonna be honest. I would have smacked him. You would have went viral. What he was gonna do to you? What, he gonna kill you, nigga? Like what that nigga's gonna do to you in there? I'm pretty sure they got security. You should have smacked his ass. I would have reached across the table and smacked the shit out his ass. You wanna go viral? This how we gonna go viral. I'm gonna smack the shit out. Listen, you should have Michael Jordan his ass. You should have Michael Jordan his ass. I would have smacked him though. I would have smacked him. If you that mad, bro, just smack that nigga, bro. So what's gonna happen? You gonna fuck up the table. You gonna fuck up the show. So what? You got money. You can buy all that shit in there 3, 4, 5 times over. Every mic, every table, all them 1990s cups they got in there. What the fuck are they even buying these cups? They still sell them damn cups? Them is the 90s cups, nigga. You know turquoise was the color of the 90s, nigga. You should have just smacked the nigga, bro. Come on, bro. I'm gonna just quit and I'm leaving. No, all right. If we getting kicked out, or if I'm leaving, I'm finna get kicked out this bitch. How about that? Smack the shit out of the nigga. Then we can tussle, we can fight, whatever. It ain't gonna be that long. It ain't like, you know what I mean? We in the alley. You know what I mean? If we was in the alley, then I mean, a nigga still get on that shit, but it's gonna be quick. And whoever get the first smack is the winner. It's as fucked up as it is. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just take a little
I
pause
didn't mean to
here.
make him rage quit.
I'm done,
No,
Brian.
Adam.
I don't want to listen to this guy anymore, and I feel like I might do something extreme if I were to stick around.
When I first walked in, I said,
I might
"You
have
want
to
pay?"
polish that milk dud.
When I first walked, when I saw you
Pause.
downstairs, I said, "Do you want?"
Pause.
To pay? You said no.
Wow.
Okay.
See what you
When I
fucking
first
did?
walked in, I said, "Do you want
Thanks
the
a
fade?"
lot.
You said no. We could have took care of that before the show.
You heard that bitch? What type of groupie activity? You see what you fucking look at all the hoes. The hoes was there for Adam, bro. Shout Adam really on his shit though. I ain't gonna lie. He in the freak shit on the freak level of shit. You know what I'm saying? Not the average person. The bitch said, "See what you did? Golly, damn! What you wanted to suck the nigga dick? That what she wanted to do. That was their big shot right there. Look, goddamn, the little Slovakian joint. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Baddest at the table though. Who y'all think the baddest? I'm gonna go Slovakian, and then I'm gonna go red. I'm gonna go Slovakian, and I'm going red. Them the two toughest ones. But out of them two, me personally, probably the Slovakian jack. Probably Slovakian. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't mess with a few white girls. I ain't gonna say. Let me see. A few. I'm gonna say a few. Throughout my whole life, I ain't gonna put a number on it, but I definitely say a few. But yeah, you so don't think it's don't you know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. I'm going for Slovakian. But yeah, that they all came to get into some porn. They wanted to do porn. I'm convinced the way them hoes on Adam, they all want to do porn, nigga. Let's get to that. Let's get to the porn. Let's get to the plug talk. They want the next plug talk. Gee whiz. She said, "See what you did? Damn, Adam ain't even been up from the table for 5 fucking seconds."
When I first walked in, I said, "Do you want the fade?" You said no. You said no.
That milk does.
When I first walked, when I saw you downstairs, I said, "Do you want the fade?" And you said no.
Okay.
See what you
When I
fucking
first
did?
walked in, I said, "Do you want
Thanks
the
a
fade?"
lot.
You said no. We could have took care of that before the show started.
Do you guys have like some pre-existing beef or something?
Listen,
Can we switch Adam?
when
What
I
if we
came
can
in,
kick this
when
guy
I
out
came in
instead?
downstairs, the first thing I said when I saw him, I said, "Do you need that fade?" And he said, "No, it's just content."
Oh, I didn't know you guys had like.
Yeah, as soon as I walked up, I said, "Do you need that fade?" And he said, "No, it's just content."
Oh, but I mean, like, did you guys have like a previous?
Yeah,
Jeez.
because I went on No Jumper. He waited until I left the state of California, and then he started talking crazy. And I said, "If you had an issue."
This bitch is getting up, going to run after this nigga Adam. Shout out Adam. You got the white bitches chasing him. You hear me? She said, "See what you fucking did?" She got a water. Can I get up now? Adam, right now. Right now, Adam. Like, she's ready to go top that nigga off right now so he can stay. Shout out to Adam, man. But hey, he did sell his soul. You sold your soul, nigga. But I guess that's what come with selling soul. The bitches keep, you see what I'm saying? Them flick hoes. I'm on Slovakian though. Let's get to Slovakian. Pink dress, all right, but I could tell in about 10 years she gonna be hit. Slovakian gonna pretty much look the same. She gonna be hit. Her head shaped funny anyway. Her big head.
Issue with Marquette Devon Burton, you could have said that to me when I was right there in your studio. Like, you don't have to wait until I leave.
Did you do an episode with him? Listen.
I was like, you don't have to wait until I leave.
I don't know.
And then he DM'd me on Instagram like, "Hey, bro, we got to like do a show when you come back." It's like,
Wait,
you're phony.
Are you leaving?
Damn.
Can you grab him? Like,
The super villain.
like Adam22, like the whole
The super villain.
Hold on. You right, yo. You right. We gotta see birth certificates and we gotta see pictures when you was a kid. Cause yeah, you right. We don't never know what's going on. I forgot. It's crazy. You can't even judge a bitch because you don't know if the bitch is a bitch. You see what I'm saying? Respectfully. When I say that, I mean female. I don't mean, I'm sorry, ladies. I'm just saying. You can't we need to see, hold on. Let me see your pictures when you was a little kid. What did you look like when you was a little kid?
No, I'm the super villain.
Yeah, because you're a fucking dick and you're an idiot.
She is angry. She wants her clout. She has like a tear in her eye.
Go talk to Adam.
She has
Look,
a tear in her eye.
Who
That's
said
wild.
that? Another hoe told her what to do? Go talk to Adam. Go ahead. We can do it. You know what I mean? Let's get the threesome popping in the. What the fuck? Who said that? Who the fuck? Man, do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. Get.
Yeah, because you're a fucking dick and you're an idiot.
She is angry. She wants her clout. She has like a tear in her eye.
Go talk to Adam.
She has a tear in her eye.
Oh, it was her. It was. Oh. See. You talking about you married? It was for 6 years. I knew him for 6 years. We married for 3. That's a long time. Bitch, you trying to suck some dick too, ho? And first of all, why the fuck is you on the show? If that's my wife, bitch, why the fuck you on the show with a fucking porn star and these silly hoes and a magician and fucking What's that nigga named Tom Arnold from Home Improvement as the host. What the fuck is going on? Bitch. What the fuck, ho? I'm gonna go get him. Go get Adam. Bitch. Why the fuck you on this show anyway, bitch? We married, ho. We is married, bitch.
That's wild.
I don't have a fucking
Here.
I believe in you to get him back. Let's
bring Adam
everybody.
back.
Let's
Get Adam back.
I feel like we all are
think
having
Brian-
the same thoughts.
Yes,
go through.
Brian
Let's,
did
like,
not know.
You set this up for the record. When Brian invited me, you said it would be Marquette, 7 Chicks Dating Podcast. Then today, when I was leaving my hotel, someone texted and said Adam22 will be there. Me, I'm very straightforward. I'm the same person.
Sure.
Online and offline.
Sure.
And he was talking reckless. That's why when I first saw him, I didn't be phony. I walked straight up to him. I said, "Do you want that fade?" He declined the fade. Cool. Let's do the content. But he was not supposed to be here. You guys didn't tell me he was here until I had already spent a tremendous amount of money, got out here, and I was on my way.
I did not. I had no
So it's like a
idea.
setup.
No. I had no idea that I don't watch his podcast on frequently. I didn't know that you guys had any issues whatsoever.
I don't
I'm
have
not
an
privy.
issue. I don't have an issue because for me, it's
Okay.
like when I saw you outside and I said, "Do you want that fade?" and you declined the fade.
You mean Adam?
Adam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He declines the fade. Then there's no issue. It's just like let's handle the business.
Yeah, I didn't know
And
that there
it seems
was-
like he got emotional. I don't know why he's so angry.
Okay.
Because he said there was no problem. He said,
Hold on. This nigga Adam got pressed by a magician? Nigga say, "Do you want that fade?" Whole time he mean a haircut. He don't even want to fight. But your ass just said, "No." You fucking with Slovakian, man. See this one right here, though. I'm gonna keep it clean. This one, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here quite. There might be a terror squad. There might be a, you know what I mean? TS terror squad. That might be one of them ones. That might be a translator. That might be terror squad right there. TS, man. I don't know, gang. I'm sorry, baby. And I'm sorry if you see this. I'm sorry. I just don't know. Now I'm looking over here. Cause I had seen Slovakian, right? I'm fucking with Slovakian. I think Slovakian legit though. I think we don't even know. That's crazy. Matter of fact, fuck all that. We fucking with Lil Prairie on the Lil House on the Prairie. That's the safe zone. Her and Avril Lavigne. You know what I mean? Everything else is suspect. We know those is, you know what I mean? This could be an Asian boy. This could be a former Asian boy right here. You know what I mean? Oh shit. Yeah, he a magician. Made the nigga disappear. Hey yo, what's up? Muscles, what's good, K? Top of the top, bro. Top of the TL, man. What's the deal, man? Wow.